11. Will wishing or legislating make it so? I learned of some very successful counselling workshops that teach class members how to get rich by wishing for things. By paying $75 a day, or up to several hundred, you are taught how to wish for and get a new Continental or Mercedes-Benz, the house of your dreams, or whatever else your heart desires. These workshops are apparently very successful in attracting students, some of whom claim great results. The basic premise of these classes is that wishing, positive and informed wishing, can give us what we want. Now, what do we do with groups like that? Some state officials seem to believe that licensure and controls are the answer. However, given the results of licensing psychiatrists and psychologists, the licensure route is not very promising. What licensure controls is a required educational background. It is by no means an assurance of moral integrity and professional competence. We are too often given a false sense of security by such licensing, as though the framed certificates on the wall have any relationship to integrity and character. Well, what else can we do? The simple answer is, we can and should in most cases do nothing. If a serious problem develops, such as a financial fraud, we have enough laws to cover these cases. There is, however, no way in the world that we can legislate foolishness out of the heart of man. What we can do by attempting to suppress every possibility of fraud is to eliminate freedom, and to destroy freedom is too high a price to pay. Freedom involves your right and mind to be foolish, to make a mistake, to lose money through stupidity, and to pay the price of gullibility. We may or may not learn by our experiences, but growth requires the freedom to make mistakes. No child learns to walk without first falling again and again. Without freedom, in other words, there is no growth. I think it's ridiculous to pay $800 to learn how to wish. I already do too much wishing, and I do not believe that wishing makes it so. Working might. I have some possibility of getting my dream house or my dream car if there is some sense to my wishing and some work behind it. The whole premise of licensure and control is that state supervision ensures quality. If this were true, then we should find the highest quality and performance in the licensing agency of the city, county, state, or federal government. However, it is precisely in these controlling agencies that we usually find the poorest performance, the lowest quality work, and the lack of character which is so basic to integrity and performance. Today, however, we have agencies and boards to license and control almost everything. There are hundreds, if not more, state and federal agencies to control almost everyone and everything except theatre popcorn poppers, and maybe some states or cities have such boards. The licensing mania has become so bad that almost every occupation wants a certificate to hang on the wall stating that John Doe is a certified feather plucker. Well, it is now time for me to go to pick up a new dog license, my driver license renewal, and a burning permit. I am glad, however, that my wedding anniversary, which is coming soon, will not require me to renew my marriage license, or is someone at the state capitol planning to stick me with an annual renewal fee?